I forgot to record. Woohoo! Anyway, China announced they are adopting Nestbuster tank. It's adopting wire cutter. Before I update the Steel Knight, do I want to wait for the machine gun and its ammunition? No, I'll just update it, and that'll be another update after that. Anyway, I need to negotiate this contract. Resupply. The main thing is I'm going to request a absolutely metric ton of time. And I'm going to need time to build the tank in the first place. This would be the determining factor on how many I get the design ordered. I will have to X-nay some of the design, some of the Steel Knights of production. But it's fine. There's only 5. How long would it take to produce 35 of these? Do I even have the resources? 82 days, and I do not have the resources to produce it. I only have 11,000 carbon fiber, or carbon steel. I could produce 18 in 43 days. So at least I need a bare minimum of 42 days. If you produce 18 or 42 days, so doubling that, which is 20, 16, 36, another 48 days. So I technically could produce the entire order. So demanding max time for it. Near max time, maximum amount of money per. But they will get a good tech. Good deal. Good deal. And now I need to just do a massive order for the rest of the tank. The only reason why I want to switch out of this tank is because of I don't want to actually employ this tank anymore. More reverse engineering, let's go. See if the treads for the Still Night can be updated again. This sprocket. Spring, strug swing rollers. And that will be staying same. So technically there is a third better tread. What about the French tread? There's a 28 steel squires going up versus a band of 10,000 infantry using trucks. Or using horses. Excuse me. Horse transportation. Bulgaria has invented civilian trucks to increase our regiment speed. He's adopted the Vanguard tank. The French Fred I'm going to invent now. I'm going to go to the design bureau and I'm going to look at the design for the French tank. Oh, I can't use the Lechwagen's heads. Then of course I'm going to use the Lechwagen's treads. I love how I could make a tank that isn't a combat vehicle. It's just a scout tank, like a scout vehicle. The commander's just going to be stuck loading his own shells. Solid state shell. Actually, what is this gun's good penetration capabilities? If we had the other shell, then I'd give it, but we don't, so we're not. The mobile attack tank. I think it has a better mobility than the other one. The main issue, I think the British want soft firepower with their tank. I'll keep that around, but I'm going to send the 1915 to the archive and the 1914 to the archive. Just to put it so, I'm going to send the old machine, the old Lewis to the archive. I'm going to keep all the engines around because I still don't know what I need. I'm going to keep the whip around. I'm going to send this to the archive. I'm gonna send the old centipede right to the archive. Hull-wise, I'm gonna send Mark A to the archive, the Heavy Mark to the archive, and then, yeah. The designs that open up. How many days is left on the research? Because that depends if I just design the French tank first. I'll wait 5 days, and I'm also going to wait to design a Steel Knight because the machine gun is just coming out. Alright, so we're going to see the first actual use of Steel Knight against infantry. It'll hopefully be better than normal. The French want a wire cutter tank. Alright, so I have 18 broadsides, 18 heavy broadside version 3s. I have the protection all. So 12, that is 20, 30, 1, 2. That's 20, 30, and 17 more. I'll just ship off the rest of them right now to their intended destination. Using the slow. What does the French actually want in terms of a tank? I just sell them the Steel Knight and will they take it? That they will 100% take the Steel Knight, even though it doesn't fit a couple of their things, which is mobility. The hull does not have enough protection, and our ability's not enough for them. They would absolutely hate the broadside tanks, so I'm just going to sell them Steel Knights. How many Steel Knights do I have on hand? That's how many they're going to get. I'm in the middle of production of another thing. I have 23, so they can take 23. Competitor. I need some time to deliver the product. I need at least 30 days in case of shipping delays. Give myself a little bit more time. They hated it! Yippee! Outcome overall negative. They lost several of their tanks. The tank was... They don't have good time in deployment. They didn't have good time in recon phase. They had a success in targeting. They did not hit. They did, They ricocheted against infantry. But they did not hit at all. And they failed to repair and recover. They lost several of the... Actually, wait, no, we only gave them 28. They lost one, I think. But I need to go to engineering because I need to change something about the engineering. Oh, it's on fire, that's why. Okay, yeah, I need to go check on the engine. What engines can the French tank use? That's going to depend on what tank engine I put in the tank. Can this new Still Knight use that? Yeah, the new Still Knight can use the French tank engine. Okay, I need to go redesign the new French tank engine to use in the Still Knight, because that would do better. Get rid of. I'll keep this all around. No, I just want to clone that. I need to clone this vehicle engine. I need you to give me... It's a large carburetor. That large carburetor is actually better. A geared flywheel. That's also actually better. A large panel radiator. That also is a lot better, even though it lacks operational range. A small drum wheel. That engine is also better. And a thin transmission. That is also massively better. So we're changing, I think, a single part on it. We're going to a... No, I think it's... What are we changing again? We changed absolutely nothing. I'm pretty sure we changed absolutely nothing. Yeah, it's literally just redrawing it on the board. Like, yeah, we're done. So, yeah, okay. I will be updating. I will be building the French tank with the French engine, as it just is overallly better. Although it does technically require more crew to run. Okay, you have to become a loader. It won't let me do this design. Low grade fuel. I like this gray color. The mobile armored tank. So match. The mobile armored turret. Yep, that's actually what it means. They love the Still Lake this time. Excellence in the battlefield, sight to behold. So outcome is very positive. Deployment, partial success. Recon, absolute abject failure. And due to a lot of things, it did not work. It had a success in aiming. It did hit. It had all of its weapons were critical hits against the enemy regiment. They had none of their rounds ricochet. They had all of their rounds to penetrate. They damaged and wounded 5,195 men. They killed 2,835 men. So essentially, I decimated that division with the tank. And we lost no tanks. What is the list of the French contract to get that out there? 16 days. I cannot afford a delay. So I'm gonna have to spend the mostest to get it out there within time constraints. But I will make money. Exploration tank. They're using heavy broadside version 1, which has been notoriously kind of just bad overall. I will now research the armor-piercing ammunition rounds. Do these guns have any parts I want? If they don't, I'm just going to ignore them. It's going to take 92 days. Fine. I just need to be able to sell more of the Steel Knight, which I'll probably, once I get done with this order of the broadsides version 3, I will then send a lobby request to, hey, can you buy more of my pigs, please? Less range, better accuracy. Oh, that one has a better range. Less accuracy, better rate of fire. A lot more repairability and maintenance on it. And the cloth belt feed and the short cloth belt. Honestly, the Vickers just outright is, I think, better. I don't think changing anything about it's going to change anything, so just X-nay on the design outright. So a massive jump in mobility, but decrease in reliability. Jump up to 3. Not much change. Decrease in mobility for a slight better crew experience. Sure, whatever, I'll take it. Although it is more expensive. Why would I use a barely anything better and more expensive weapon or a piece of equipment? So the 3 is actually a bad design. But realize that. But now we can slot in the Vickers. confused. Okay, if I put a Vickers on that side and put the other machine gun on the other side, is it because the volume is the reason why they're getting pissy? It makes no sense to have two different guns. And why that's not working. Why does it have better combat power that way? Because that jumps up like here. You gotta replace this gun, it jumps down by 13. Whatever. Slightly more expensive to cost, make, but cheaper in resources. I could go check again if anything has changed. Or whole design that I could update in the whole, because we did eventually unlock the French one. We got French rivets, we got shipbuilding steel, we got ventilation, we got whole, you know, nothing changed. So that is just going to be the design. Alright. For the still, soft, soft, soft. What's both hard and soft firepower? Or just none of them have it? Oh, but derp, I didn't save it. Oh, can you not update what the assigned role is? I'm gonna try not to order these anymore. I don't want to actually ship these things out. The Mat 2 is literally just slapping a label onto what this thing's used for. No. No, no, no. Get that out of here. I'm not... If I can't just update the design, then whatever. I'm not spending another 90k on this fucking tank. Just for future reference when I make a tank. What if I remove the turret? Forward, armored, recon. Forward armored recon tank. Has no need for a loader. So doesn't even have a need for a commander. Because it is just a tank that drives forward to look. Forward armored recon and cover. So this tank's entire purpose is to be used as cover for infantry. That's it. It does not have actual combat capabilities. And they're probably gonna frickin' hate it. Okay, so they refuse to let me design a tank that has no equipment. Okay. Alrighty, alrighty. Oh yeah, I did design the next, gotta go here, gotta go in, gotta go, I'm in the design. Oh wait, I didn't actually design the tank. The Vanguard tank, what it... Alright, so I can slow ship this. It's not gonna matter if it gets delayed with its target. I'm gonna need to develop heavier artillery, good to know. The brand new Steel Knight is done. Steel Knight version 2. There's 14 issues with it. My goodness, that is a lot of money I gotta pay to fix it up. But at least I have enough money to cover the costs. It is slightly more expensive. A slightly reduction in materials and a slight about 1,000 more man hours to build. All of that has been addressed. Alright, I'm going to send in a production order to my staff to build as many of these as possible. I don't think the Steel Squire is going to be really that well sold. I got commercial fame out of this, and some military fame as well. So you're in stock. I want to leave some stock, because we get 7... So I want to produce about 65 Steel Knights, because I could easily sell these. I'm going to probably immediately petition the government to start allowing me to sell me more of them. Well, fire happened where I wasn't doing anything, so... Radio National Tank. What is that supposed to do? Just they want a good tank that is easily used by or by crew. Serbia's adopted wire cutting tanks. Alright, whatever. Apparently I have an administrator available. Oh, is there a trophy available? It's just a design. Okay, they made a B. I will go to administration. I think I might be able to buy another administrator now, because I did have had a couple dealings with France, or at least one, I remember. No, I don't have enough. Sooner I get more administrators, the better. More administrators for me equals better running operation capabilities. Oh boy, they absolutely hate this thing. New equipment, cavalry petard. Alright, so they're fighting with my Steel Knights again against the Mongolian Brigade as artillery. So this is where it's going to see if the tank can stand up against actual hard fire. Russia and Norway. Ah, so after that battle they did lose 8 Steel Squires. They're probably going to lose a lot more. They're not that good of a tank. I will go to... Actually, let me look. Is the new still Knight? Yeah, no, it still needs iron. Alright, so I'm gonna save it real quick just in case the government decides to... Oh yeah, we would like a contract to supply a new tank division. Right when I'm really in an awkward position to supply it. I'm gonna go lobby the government to try to sell more of these Steel Knights. I want to get rid of them. Or I want to make more money. If the government wants to spend more money. Alright, external politics. Who's your allies and who's your enemies? You're at war with Albania. You're allied with the French and British. Or I can set up a headquarters with you. You are allied, who are your enemies with? You're at war with Russia and the Netherlands. That's the problem, is if I supply the Austrians with any equipment, it's gonna piss off the Russians, vice versa. What about Italy? Italy is now open for sale. What is your external politics? You hate the Ottoman Empire, you hate... Am I selling the Ottoman Empire? No, not currently. What is your current tank army? Vanguard attack option, but I don't think they actually have any right now, so I will set up a headquarters with them. Try to get a contract with them in the future. China would like to buy tanks. They want, like, nest busters. What is your external politics? You are at war with Russia. That's a problem. You're also at war with... No, you're not at war with Russia. You're just out of war outright. You're not at war with Japan, but you are at war with Russia, so I cannot sell to you because I'm trying to sell to the Russians. What is Mexico's current external politics? There, war with America. I do not want to sell to you. I'd rather sell to America if I could. Any more exploitation? No. Alright, lobby time. I would like to lobby a formation contract. Would you want a mat? No, you would fucking hate the mat. Alright, so I would offer the Still Knight for the formation of your exploitation tank. The competition are offering not that well of a tank. I can offer 35 immediately. Right now. Actually, maybe like 20 something days. In case there's delays. For all of the money. Okay, less money. Less money. Okay, there we go. So we get a total amount of over half a mil for the 2 tanks that I do send. For the 35 tanks I send, 29 days of time, so I can send it the normal, cheaper method. Then after this production round, I do want to see if I want to redesign the Alright, I'm gonna go check in on the hull. Is there any updates or upgrades I could add to this? Most likely no. What about the turret? Yeah, I could use the new turret on it. Well, I also have the new updated machine guns. I do have new engines, I think. Actually, let me go check the whole like compatibility for engine types. Oh, how long until I get the new shell or new ammunition? Because that depends on how long I want to wait. I do have a production order already. I have 30 days left, so I just want to wait. But I also want to wait to see if I can get a communication system. I fucked up. I fucked up bad. I have the wrong tank in production. I have the wrong tank in production. I'm glad I saved the game. Because that would be a massive egg on my face. Of course I produced the wrong fucking tank. I had to waste a bunch of materials scrapping this line. I'm gonna have to go scrap. Well, I could just stop at 30 something. So I didn't have enough tanks anyway. I'm gonna go and scrap the skill squire. I don't think it's gonna be useful to have it on hand anymore. I don't think I'm gonna be really selling that thing. Well, I also could just not produce the Steel Knight 2 and just make the Steel Knight 3, waste another 100 grand on it. Oh yeah, I need to go back to the world because I did establish a couple more offices. I had doubly screwed up, so it didn't matter, I'd have to load anyway. But I'm just gonna have to cancel this order. Because this order of tanks is actually useless. They don't want them anyway. I have to go to the tank yard and scrap them because they do not want this tank. Because I can offer 35, so I want to set an immediate production order for 35 Steel Knight 2s. That'll be 68 days. not delayed. That's for just a little bit more time. Offer 35 for 16 grand. It takes 9 grand to produce, so I am still making some profit. It's not as much profit as I like, but it's some profit. Total attributes 809. Did that just say 81k you acquired the blueprint? Huh? Mm. Is this better than a French gun? Yeah, better than the French gun. Alright, put in redesign. Ergonomic breach. That is so much better. Telestop at sight. Mm. Mm. And for the final component, yeah, technically better. Is this another French gun? Yes, if it is. I'm gonna put a cut in this video as I do have that contract. 13 days, get 63 days left on production. Alright, I'm gonna put a cut in this video. I'm gonna take a little bit break. I might be ending it after this. I'm just gonna see. Here.
The night is young, but it feels so old. A story written, yet never told. The mask is heavy, the air